Hello everybody, welcome to a Young Man's Workshop. As you may have noticed, I have not produced something in almost a year. Last June of 2017 was the last time I had worked full-time in the shop for any significant project, and the last video I did was the chisel restoration from Chris from Chop with Chris in July. The reason I've been away for so long is a couple of things. Last May, I had changed positions within my company, which required travel, both in the United States and globally. And I was traveling actually for work in August, for the entire month of August, and it took a lot of preparation to get to that point where I could do that for my job. The other problem is that last June my mom was diagnosed with stomach cancer, and I did not realize at the time, but when you have a family member who is ill, it takes a lot of emotional energy to go and spend time with them, and to care with them, and to hope with them, and as they fight that disease. So in the midst of all of that, and all of the fighting and all the hope and the traveling to different countries for work, I also got engaged and I got married. So my lovely wife is actually over here on the laptop producing this as I record it. We have some new audio equipment so that I can better speak and form my videos. And we got married in December of 2017. We planned the wedding ourselves. We did all the work ourselves, so that took a lot of energy in itself. And then, unfortunately, about 2 weeks ago, my mom passed away. So she fought with the stomach cancer for about 9 months, I think almost 10. And this past April 13th, she passed away. Was not painful. I think she had seen all of her family almost every day that whole week before. She basically went to sleep. And that was a shock for the family because she'd actually been getting better a few days in a row before that, and her getting stronger, and some of her symptoms were going away. And that has really impacted me as since about February we've been cleaning the shop and getting things all geared up again to move forward with the YouTube channel, something that's a very large passion of mine, my brother's, and my family's. So we had a funeral on Saturday. About 100 or so people showed up. My mom had a very, very large impact. Some of you who watch me on YouTube have had the luck of meeting my mom and knowing she was always somebody who was really community minded. She was always about people getting better. She was always about people doing the best that they can and always trying to solve problems for them and be their support network. So it was a tough thing to happen. It was nice to have all the family gathered around to pay their respects and to really honor my mom. And I'm sure in the future I'll probably do some sort of a project to honor my mom as a tribute to her memory. My brother and I are very big into legacy, and we collected a lot of stories from a lot of good people who had a lot of laughs and a lot of good memories of my mom, and I'm sure there'll be a project like that in the future. But as with all the projects my family is doing, my mom would have wanted us to move on. If there's two things that she hated, it was sadness and putting people out. So we're going to move forward and make her as proud as we possibly can. We are going to go, my wife and I and my dad are going to be at Maker Central, which is the first full weekend, I think, in May. It's like May 6th and 7th or something like that, in Birmingham, England. I've already ordered my stickers. I'm trying to put some things together to make that a really great trip, to surround myself with some people I haven't seen in a long time and to meet new friends. I have worked on a couple of projects over the course of the year. None I got to film, and I look forward to probably sharing those from a discussion standpoint as I get back into YouTube. So for those of you who were curious as to why I was a real active component of the maker community, and all of a sudden it was radio silence. That's what happened. It was just a lot of life changes over the last 9-10 months. And I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be back in the shop. Today was my first day actually turning the lights on and turning on the tools, and I'm excited to get back in the swing of things. So stick around, go look at my past videos, comment, ask me some questions, and I hope you look forward to what's coming ahead. Thank you very much.